Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we have this 2023 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 and we're going to do the side chrome delete installation for this vehicle. So as you can see, this is how it looks before doing the installation on the side panel, and this is how it looks after the installation. So we use the gloss black material, that way it matches the color of the pillar, and also to black out the panels in order to give it a more sportier look. Link for the product will be provided below. With that being said, let's get started with the installation video. So before we start with the installation, we need to make sure to prep each panel before installing the film to the panel. So all you need is water and baby shampoo mixed together in a spray bottle. Once you have your solution, spray it onto a clean microfiber towel and remove any contaminants that each panel may have. And once you're done prepping each panel, make sure that everything's completely dry. That way the adhesive on the film is able to tack down to the panel. So once you finish prepping the panel, now we can start with the installation. So with this one, make sure to align it on the edge here. Give yourself enough material to cover at least to the edge of the chrome for this side. Once you place it, all you need to do is align everything else until you reach it to the other end. Place it, align it. If you need to lift and readjust it, you can, till you reach to the other end. And like I mentioned, if you need to readjust it, carefully lift it to realign the film. Once you place it, grab your squeegee, start tacking the whole panel down. Make sure to remove all the air that may be trapped underneath the film. Squeegee everything. Once you tack down everything, we would apply heat. That way we help the film start forming to the design of the panel, and then we'll trim off any excess material on the edges. So grab your blade, create an outline of where you want to trim. So there's an outline between the gasket here and the chrome. You just create the outline and trim off the excess material from there. Just take your time when you're doing this. And you just go all around the panel until you reach to the other end here. And then don't forget to trim off the excess material on this end. Just like that. And then remove the excess material. And just follow through with the rest. Now apply heat. And then once you finish applying heat, you can move on with the next piece. So for the top pieces, the process for the installation is the same. And for the bottom two, when you do this one, the process is the same with this one. Okay, so for the next piece, all you need to do is align it from one end. So place the film down, that way you have more room to work with. Place it on the edge. Align it to the edge here. Make sure you have coverage. Once you align it here, follow the lower section as the guide in order to align the rest of the film. So lift it carefully, place the film. Once you place it, grab your squeegee, tack everything down. And make sure to remove any air bubbles that may be trapped underneath the film. So if you need to lift the film to remove an air bubble, lift it carefully and go back to where that air bubble is located and then just tack it down. And once we tack everything down, we're going to apply heat all over the panel. And then once we finish applying heat, trim off the excess material. Okay, let the film cool down and remove any excess material on the edges. So remove the one on this side. And then remove the top section layer. You're going to notice the chrome ends right in between the gasket where the pillar is located. So create that outline where it's located and then trim off the excess material. Okay, and the same steps that were done here, repeat it for this one, and same for the top one, repeat it for the top one. So for the top and bottom section of the installation, you could do it either starting from this end or from this end. It doesn't really matter where you start, just as long as wherever you start, make sure to align it right on the edge. So let's say you start here, align it on the edge, and you could use this section as the guide in order to align the rest of the panel. And if you need to realign the film, you can always lift it carefully and adjust it to cover the chrome. So do it up to the top here. And if you need to lift it, like I mentioned, to realign it, you can. Just lift it carefully and cover the whole chrome. So you just grab your squeegee, start tacking everything down, make sure to secure it. And then apply heat and then trim off the excess material. So apply heat to the entire panel. That way we help the film tack down. Grab your blade and trim off the excess material around the edges. So trim it off here, remove the film carefully, and then trim off around this area. There is a small gap where you could insert your blade. Carefully just trim it off. And now move on to the lower section. So for the last piece, all you need to do is align it on this curved area. Once you place it, follow the lower section of the panel in order to align the film. So lift it carefully and place it and align it. Tack it down. If you need to lift this section to realign it, you can. Grab your squeegee, start tacking down the entire panel. Remove all the air. Apply heat to help the adhesive activate faster. And then trim off excess material on the edge. And then also excess material in this section. Remember there's a gap so you can insert your blade and trim off the excess material. And now we move on to post heating the entire panel. So once you finish with the whole installation, the last thing to do is to post heat the entire panel. So just grab your heat gun and start applying heat to each section of the panel. Make sure you apply heat evenly. That way we help the adhesive activate faster. And then once you're done with this step, you're done with the installation. So just take your time going all around. Thank you for choosing Bogar Tech Design. As a small business, your support means everything to us. If you loved your product, please drop a review. If you have questions or issues, don't forget to message us via email. Once again, thank you so much for the support from our family to yours. So that concludes the installation video for the side chrome delete installation for the 2023 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300. We hope that this video helped you guys out with the installation. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our upcoming installation videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.